I know that the end of semester can be raising all of our stress levels right now, especially with finals coming up. And that's normal. Everyone feels stressed more often than not. In fact, that can actually sometimes be positive. According to Holly Blake, a professor at the University of Nottingham, stress is a natural body response that occurs under pressure, releasing a hormone called cortisol, which stimulates motivation, focus, and alertness towards a specific task. With a healthy stress level, task completion leads to the alleviation of pressure and the rebalancing of the body to a calm state. However, Professor Blake explains how experiencing stress for too long, too often, or too intensely causes the body to wear down. The physical consequences affect almost every bodily system, especially the immune, musculoskeletal, and endocrine systems, making your body more fragile and less healthy. The mental toll that negative stress causes individuals includes mood swings, irritability, learning impairments, and even heightened risk for developing harmful habits such as alcoholism. Now, it's easy to say, don't stress, but we all have responsibilities that consume our everyday lives, like school, work, or even certain family circumstances. According to the U.S. National Institute of Health, there has been extensive research that shows a direct relationship between engaging in art and increased mental health. Taking part in any form of art raises serotonin levels in the brain, resulting in improved emotional balance and reduced stress, loneliness, and depression. Basically, art relaxes you by taking your mind off any worries and minimizes your stress hormones. Art has been used therapeutically since the 1940s for people with chronic physical illnesses and psychological disorders. People who suffer from disorders such as anxiety are often encouraged to draw or paint in order to find expressive outlets. A study published in Arts of Psychotherapy found that artistic outlets directly lead to decreased panic attacks and higher and calmer communication levels. Art therapy is also commonly used by patients of chronic illnesses like lupus, for example, which can provoke a variety of emotions such as anger or fear, so therapists will assign artistic projects for patients to use as a coping mechanism. In an article on art therapy, a young girl named Elizabeth Ordonez Portillo shares her unfortunate experience with lupus and how she deals with it every day. She explains how she draws portraits and landscapes as a virtual escape from her fatigue and stress as a way of feeling self-accomplished. Although you may not be suffering from lupus, art is still undeniably therapeutic for anyone dealing with any form of stress. Negative stress is unhealthy whether you are chronically ill or perpetually staying up until 2 a.m. to type a paper for your WRT150 class. If art therapy has been proven to enhance emotional stability for people with illnesses, imagine how effective it can be on a healthier mind and body. As a neuroscience major myself, I am obligated to take rigorous classes with heavy workloads. The pressure is high and most of my time is dedicated to studying. However, I begin to take 1 to 2 hours out of my day at least 3 times a week to either sketch, craft, or play guitar, and I have seen a significant increase in my overall happiness, my motivation, and even my grades. For example, when I'm sketching, I'm so focused on creating a picture that pleases me that none of my responsibilities or worries are on my mind whatsoever. I'm so completely distracted and I'm simply letting my mind flow however I want. It's a great way for me to take a break from all the work and give myself some self-care. Now, some of you may be thinking that you are not artistically oriented, or that there is nothing in that area that interests you. But I encourage you to explore your options, because there are many different forms of art that you either do not know about or do not think you would be good at. Art does not only consist of drawing or painting. It can include sculpting, acting, making music, planning, jewelry making, writing in a journal, photography, and many more. I suggest trying out a few options and seeing what you enjoy and what soothes you. Using art as an outlet has endless benefits on the mind and body. So quit the hair pulling and make your mind a stress-free zone with art.